How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today I want to talk to you about the stock market crash that's coming right now. While some of the indexes might be up near all-time highs or at all-time highs, there are a lot of stocks that are more speculative that are continuously selling off. There are high growth plays that are continuously selling off. Some money that used to be in SPACs are now going to NFT plays. Some money that used to be in high growth is now moving over to recovery plays. Now, this is happening at a very quick rate, and I want to talk to you about what I'm doing, what stocks I actually bought today, because there were some companies I picked up. Now, of course, there are lots of companies that are on sale, so in case I don't include one of the companies that you like, don't feel bad. I might like the company that you like. There are some companies that I talk about a lot that were ones I didn't buy today, but what we're seeing today is a huge amount of red, actually. So if we take a look here on WeBull, advancers and decliners distribution, there are way more companies that are down 5 to 10% than are up 2 to 5%. There are more companies, there are almost as many companies, or about half as many companies, I should say, that are 10% or down, 10% or more down compared to 2 to 5% up. There are a ton of companies in this 2 to 10% down range, and it's accelerated throughout the day with more and more decliners being heavily down. Now, most of these companies, a lot of them are high growth companies. If we look here, there are names that have been fans of a lot of different people for a while that are down 5 to 10%. Just take a look. GHVI merging with Matterport under 14. Teladoc down 6%. That's a big company. That's not even like a SPAC or anything like that. They're big. They've grown a lot this year, but they're a $30 billion company. We have Palantir down 6%. CCIV down about 6%. NNDM down 7%. STPK down 10%. ChargePoint down 10%. Oldstown Motors, which can't catch a break, down about 10%. We have a lot of companies. We have some companies that are down 15%, like ZOM, like DMTK down 13%. There are a lot of companies, including GameStop, which is down 32%, which is different completely because that's a very risky play. It's not even... the people that are playing that aren't really playing the same kind of game that a lot of these other investors are playing. But what I want to talk to you today is about what I'm doing, what I'm seeing, the stocks that I'm buying today, and what I'm doing overall with my cash. Because I did say in one of my last videos that diversification is key for days like today, and that I did want some cash sitting around. And, you know, a lot of people disliked the last video where I talked about a stock market crash coming. And right now we're seeing a lot of red. And that was just a few days ago that I made that, maybe a week ago. And it's amazing how many dislikes you get for that. But it's just a word of caution that you should have some cash on the sidelines. Because like days like today, I was actually able to pick up some pretty good deals. So if you guys like this, please leave a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Even if you don't like it, please hit the like button. I appreciate that because a lot of people will hit dislike just because I say crash in the video. If you guys want to see what I'm buying a little bit quicker, you can check out the link down below to the Patreon. There I tell everyone what I'm buying and selling. I always say this, everyone joins when the market's really green. Like everyone wants to hear about the next stock that's going up. But days like today, it's really important because over the long term, these are going to be the companies, these are going to be the days that really make us a lot of money long term because we're buying 10% off. Like one of the companies I bought today decreased 10% and it's being valued $300 million less than it was yesterday. So these are the days where you make money. Also, there is a link down there to WeBull in case you want 2 free stocks. You can check out this platform. And there's a link down there to BlockFi in case you want an interest rate on your cryptocurrency. So taking a look today, there are a lot of stocks that are down actually. There are a lot of stocks that are down pretty significantly, like we went over there. Now, what I'm doing is I am nibbling at some stocks that are a little bit higher risk, higher growth, because over the long term, over the next 5 to 10 years, I think these companies are going to do really well. I think that they're in growing industries. Each one is in a slightly different industry, but they're all tech-based. They're all being valued much less than they were even just a few days ago. And over the long term, I think that these are great buying in prices. Now, what I'm not doing is, first of all, selling out of all my positions. Some people are saying to do that, like go 80% cash. I've seen people do that before. Typically doesn't end well. You have to time it right when you're selling it. You have to time it right when you buy back in. And then for the rest of however long you're doing this, you're trying to figure out whether it's the right time to sell or to buy or whatever. I don't want to have a situation where I sell out of my positions when they're down, 20%, 10% like they are today, and then they go back up, and then I feel like there's another imminent crash and I can't buy back in because I'm waiting for that moment, and then they just keep on going up and up and up. I don't want that situation. So I am not doing that. I'm also keeping around some cash. So I'm nibbling on some positions. I'm picking up a little bit, but I'm not going all out. I'm not going to buy and use all my cash that I have. Now, the stocks that I have been picking up a little bit on, Voyager Digital. I've talked about this one before. I did a full video on it, about a 10-minute video. The ticker symbol is VYGVF. This company is growing revenues really quickly. It's pretty similar to BlockFi. They're at $19. They went down 12% today. They were all the way up at $26 just like 2 days ago, and now they're down 26%. Take a look at their growth here. Now, the stock price going down does not affect their revenue growth. Take a look. They went up from 1.7 million in December up to 8.6 million in January, up to 20 million in February. Their assets under management have gone up drastically from 230 million to 1.7 billion over 2 months. This is a company that's growing so quickly, and whether I buy it at 26 or 19, it's still the underlying company. I'm just buying it for a much less expensive price now that's down 26%. So over the long term, this one is getting really interesting. Now, this one still has a long way to go. It is a growth company. It's in the crypto space. I'm cautious about adding too much to it just because I already have a large exposure to crypto. It's being valued around 2.5 billion. So just on run rates from today, just from run rates from last month without pricing in any future growth, it's being valued around a 10 price to sales ratio, which is not bad for companies that are growing this quickly. Honestly, this company is growing super quickly. The next company is TPGY. This company is merging with EVBox. Now, this is a SPAC company that hasn't merged yet. It's in the EV charging space over in Europe. I've done a video on this one too. The pro forma equity value is 1.4 billion, and right now the company lost a significant amount off their market cap today. They lost about, I think it was right about 275 million in market cap today. But I really like this company. It's just kind of interesting how 300 million can evaporate like that because people are cautious about this. But take a look at their revenue growth. 72% expected next year, 87% the next, 65% the next. Just another company that is one that I really want to hold long term, and it's one that I'm happy to, see it go down in the short term if that's how it works out. I just want to add more to my position to this one. And again, this is kind of a diversification play away from ChargePoint and some of the other chargers here in the US because it is over in Europe, more concentrated. Then we also have STEM, which is a pure energy and AI play. You can see some of the companies that they work with: Amazon, UPS, Walmart. I kind of talked about it today in my live stream and maybe the video too that I did today. But they're expecting to 4x revenue next year. They're expecting to increase dramatically to about $147 million. And then they're expecting to go on and double this and then 60% up and continuously grow this. Now, this is not a very expensive company right now. You can see their pro forma equity value of about 1.2 billion. The thing is, this company also got hit hard today, and I just really like this one long term. I think it's one that is going to continue to grow, just like I said on the other ones. It's being valued more expensive because it's at $25. It's about a $4 billion company or so. But right now, with how quickly they're growing and with the fact that this is a clean energy play, I think this one's a good one long term. Now, all of these could fall down short term. I'm not saying that these won't continuously fall, but that's why I'm investing a little bit more today than I did or than I had before. And if they keep on falling, I'll be excited. I actually said this on a live stream today with the Patreon. While it sucks to see these red days, if we have another day like this tomorrow, I might actually be pretty excited because we're going to see really good values. The thing is, when it compounds like this, like I didn't see STPK going down 20% today, but a 10% down day today, 10% down day tomorrow, it's pretty attractive. I mean, that's a whole different ball game when you start going down 10% at a time on some of these stocks. And again, long term, if you're getting this stock at 10% cheaper, 10 years from now, let's say at 10x's, you just made a lot more money just from having the, I don't want to say what I want to say. I won't say it on the YouTube channel, but just for having the ability to mentally buy a stock when it's down 10%. That's something that I'm seeing right now. So let me know what you think about this. What are you guys doing? Are you selling out of your positions? Are you buying more? Are you sitting on the sidelines to wait for it to drop more? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys want to check out the link down below to BlockFi, maybe you want an interest rate on your cryptocurrency, would look pretty good today with the market being this volatile. Maybe you want some stablecoin. It doesn't fluctuate in price. You can check out that link down below. You can also check out the links down to Patreon and to WeBull. I will see you in the next video. Bye.